Okay then, Rory, so if we take a look at these two swings, like I say, one was a long drive, one was a short chip shot, but just talking about some sort of similarities there from both sides of the swing there, okay, in terms of long and short. Grip pressure needs to be a lot looser in terms of how you held the club, especially with that right thumb. If we're squeezing on for dear life, we still use a lot of control of the club down at this end. So if we can just get a little bit looser in the grip, as we said with the driver, just start incorporating a little bit of a waggle here with the club, just to get nice and loose, and in some way just to develop that control of the club, so you can swing the golf club back. Probably to about here would be enough. You go a bit further, it's not the end of the world, but then bringing that golf club back to the golf ball under control without dinking the ball off the tee peg. So just a bit of a sort of a skill-based waggle to sort of gain extra control of the club, and mainly to loosen you up at address. But the things in terms of driving out, ball positions forward, I'm liking that shoulder angle now with your spine, so the movement on the way back is really, really good. Once we get to about here, now that lower half needs to start moving towards target. So not thinking about more the rotation will happen, but get your body moving more towards this way with the hips and the knees to get that club working down, what we call a little bit shallower, more from the inside. When you do that, then the arms can extend a bit more through towards target, a bit more width through the swing up on that left side, get that ball kind of starting right of target, as opposed to low left. Now, with regards to chipping, obviously a smaller setup, you can see more weight onto that left side, give yourself a bit more of a sort of a downward angle now into the golf ball. The key thing now is to get that rhythm and tempo with the swing. If we look at this swing now in the practice, we go back 1, 2, 3. There's a nice rhythm. Same again, get the club moving softly, and then when the ball gets in there, we want to try and maintain that same 1, 2, and there's a little bit of a sort of slight sort of change of direction about here, sort of almost panic sets in, and I've got to be quick, and then we sort of hit things a bit quickly with this bottom hand. The body kind of stops. You can see when you finish the chip in practice swing how much through the ball you are there now, basically your whole body facing the target and the club nice in front of you, whereas when the ball gets in the way, there's a little bit of that kind of hit, everything sort of stays stopping down here, not really moving and turning quite so much. A little bit of that I think comes from sort of keeping the head down and not really wanting to move. Okay, if the body stays here now, it's very hard for that club to get around the corner smoothly. So take the grip pressure out, not squeezing on too tight. The body's going to move probably more rotational with the short game. Don't stop it at the golf ball. And with the long game, looking a bit more kind of lateral movement with the swing. So I hope that all makes sense. Any questions, obviously, give me a shout, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.